The journey to bring Tron 3 to the big screen has been a tumultuous one, fraught with seemingly endless challenges. Now, just when it seemed that the film's production was finally on the horizon, unexpected setbacks emerged in the form of industry-wide strikes, stalling its progress yet again. This unforeseen delay has left many disappointed, not least of whom is the film's director Joachim Ronning. Recently, Ronning expressed his deep-seated frustrations through public comments, highlighting the tangible impacts this disruption is having on all who are involved in current cinematic endeavors. In this video, I'd like to break down Joachim Ronning's comments and why he's particularly frustrated with the ongoing strikes. After it was revealed that the production of the Disney-backed threequel was halted, the film's director took to Instagram to vent his frustrations, saying, "Today was supposed to be our first day of principal photography on Tron Ares, a movie subsequently about AI and what it means and takes to be human. Instead, we are shut down with over 150 people laid off. It's indefinite, which makes it exponentially harder for everyone. The AMPTP, SAG-AFTRA, and WGA need to not leave the table until it's done. This is Hollywood. We close deals for breakfast. Why do we suddenly have all the time in the world when every day is so precious? These tactics are extremely frustrating. It's time for diplomacy so we can get back to work under conditions that are fair to everybody." Ronning, with his experience and credits such as Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, and Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, is no stranger to the intricacies of Hollywood. His call for diplomacy and expediency isn't just about Tron Ares, but a reflection of a larger issue that impacts both freelancers and permanent members of the film community. While the source of the strikes stems from long-standing differences between the studios, actors, and writers, Ronning accurately brings out that it is the myriad of essential crew members who are being forced to bear the brunt of the consequences. These individuals, operating behind the scenes, form the backbone of any production, from lighting technicians to set designers, from makeup artists to sound engineers. Their contributions are indispensable to the magic of cinema, yet in the face of industry disputes, they often find themselves in precarious positions, facing job losses, financial strains, and an uncertain future. Their plight underscores the ripple effects of such conflicts, emphasizing that the impact extends far beyond the marquee names and headline disputes. Ronning's frustration reflects the sentiment of many within the industry. While he recognizes the importance of negotiations and fair conditions, his contention is with the duration of the standstill, emphasizing that every lost day is costly. Interestingly, Ronning's vocal criticism is not directed at just one faction of the standoff, but is a pointed reproach to both sides for their perceived inertia. He expresses frustration with the apparent reluctance or inability of the parties to come to a timely resolution, especially in light of Hollywood's reputation for having a legendary prowess in deal-making. It's a place known for its swift negotiations and its ability to close high-stakes deals over breakfast. Yet the prolonged impasse cuts heavily against this reputation. By spotlighting this inconsistency, Ronning draws attention to the irony of a fast-paced industry seemingly caught in a slow-motion dispute, with real-world consequences for countless individuals. As AI continues to play a larger role in every industry, including film, Ronning makes a poignant observation about the need for its regulation, given the potential threat it poses to creatives. However, recently the ongoing tussle over the potential utilization of AI by Hollywood studios has hit a new juncture that could influence the direction of the strike. Initially, Hollywood creators feared a future where studios would use AI to pen complete scripts, but just days after Ronning's comments, a ruling by a federal judge affirmed the U.S. Copyright Office's stance that art made by AI isn't eligible for copyright protection. This legal development around the copyrightability of AI-generated work can be seen as a silver lining if the same logic applies to AI-generated writing and the replication of actors' images. This would remove a potential roadblock between the three parties. Therefore, for Ronning and the Tron 3 team, as well as the other productions that are experiencing stoppages, this could signify a more optimistic trajectory. With AI not being a viable long-term replacement for human talent, the focus might shift to more earnest and swift negotiations. In the long run, this could encourage a faster return to regular operations, paving the way for the much-anticipated continuation of Tron 3 and other affected productions. After examining Ronning's comments, I think his sentiments are commendable. As the director, he represents not just the face of the film, but the collective voice of everyone involved. By putting pressure on both sides of the dispute, the director no doubt hopes to expedite the resolution process, which would undoubtedly help to avoid catastrophe for many of the struggling auxiliary crew members. It's refreshing to see Ronning not playing favorites, but rather highlighting the hypocrisy on both sides of the dispute. His candidness in calling out the prolonged negotiations underscores the need for a resolution in the interest of mitigating a very real and escalating human cost. For those who are unaware, the current cast includes Jared Leto, who is playing Ares, a program that becomes sentient and crosses over into the human world. The actor's previous accolades include an Oscar win for Dallas Buyers Club, though many of his other ventures have been met with poor reviews. Joining him is Evan Peters, known for his roles in both the X-Men series and American Horror Story. Peters is rumored to play one or both of two roles, being a soldier in the computer world and an awkward gamer in the human world. Actress Greta Lee is set to play a tech CEO and video game designer who is striving to protect her world-changing technology. Jodie Turner-Smith has also been cast, but as of the making of this video, the details of her role are yet to be disclosed. Additionally, Cameron Monaghan from Shameless, Gotham, and the Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor games is also on board, though specifics of his character are also still under wraps. Many hope to see familiar faces from previous Tron movies, most importantly Jeff Bridges, who played both Clue and Kevin Flynn, and the legendary Bruce Boxleitner, who plays the title character Tron. But I'm curious to know what you think of the Tron Ares director's comments. Do you agree with his assessment of the situation and the need for both sides to be more willing to compromise? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe for more Tron and other sci-fi and fantasy news and lore. And if you're looking for other ways to show your appreciation, you can check out my Patreon page, where members get access to exclusive perks. Thank you all so much for your support, and as always, have a very nerdy day.